What's up, YouTube? Well, today I'm going to be working on my truck. What am I going to be working on? Be working on this. This is the synchronizer, camshaft synchronizer assembly. Ford Motorcraft part. The Ranger's been giving me a little squeak up under the hood, and here in the last couple weeks it's been at higher RPMs. It's been kind of feeling like it's been missing. It feels like the engine's actually cutting out and it'll buck really hard. Did some research and there's actually a TSB on that. That's a technical service bulletin on that regarding these synchronizer assemblies, and I knew it was squeaking. You know, I discovered that in the past, but since that bucking and surging started, I did some research and they said that's further evidence, I guess you could say, that the synchronizer assembly for the camshaft synchronizer assembly is going bad. So that's what I'm going to do today. Forgive me, I'm fighting allergies, so my voice is a little screwy, but just for all y'all out there that's got a Ford 3-liter, the Vulcan engine, the V6, these can be a problem for them. They will squeak, could cause engine failure if they do fail. And this wonderful little jewel right here was $192. I called both of the local Ford dealerships and they're the same price at both both of them. So my my butt's hurting a little this morning, but well, I'm gonna get started on this thing. First thing I always like to do, take a bunch of pictures. Gives you a reference point, how the thing was put in there, and when you get the new one in, you can align it exactly the same. There's an alignment tool you can get that requires putting your engine at top dead center for the #1 cylinder and using this alignment tool to drop the new one in. Sounds like a bunch of crap to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to notate exactly where this, how this assembly is dropped in. I'm going to take the actually the sensor off the top of the assembly, and there's a little tooth in there, and I'm going to take a picture of that and note where the tooth is, and I'm going to pull the old one out, and I'm going to drop the new one right back in, use the pictures to align it up, and start this bad boy up, and it should work just fine. Honestly, this thing is nothing but a distributor cap without, or a distributor rotor without the cap and all that on top of it. All it's doing is notating where the engine is and allow for the spark plugs to fire. Since there is no cap, this thing has a coil pack. That's what it uses to time the engine. I've replaced the distributor cap, pulled the rotor and all that, the shaft assembly and all that out of the Mustang several times. Never had any timing issues. If it is off, it's just by one tooth of the gear. Just pull it right back out, move it over a bit, and drop it right back in. No issues. So that's the theory I'm going to use here, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm already 4 minutes into this video, just me chit-chatting. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera. And go ahead and take a few pictures, cut the camera, and start taking this thing apart, and I'll show you all the rest. Alright, where is this bad boy? It's back here. For those who don't know where this thing is located on these Ford Rangers, I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty dark, but it's right back here at the back of the engine. Put macro on and see if that picks it up any better. There we go. It's this thing right here. Pretty dark. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the camshaft position sensor right there at the back of the engine, mounted on top of the synchronizer assembly. I always like my distributors at the front of the engine. Basically that's what that is. And it's at the back, but fortunately there's not a whole lot of crap on top of it, so it's going to be fairly easy to fix and pull out and replace. So let me go ahead and get started on this. I'm getting the sensor off the top of the assembly right now. This is a 7/32 socket I'm using on this to get the sensor off the assembly. Alright, here's the actual sensor itself. Just 2 bolts on top. Like I said, that's 7/32 inch socket. The connector has a push release back here on the I guess it's the male side or female, whichever. I think it's the male side. Engine side, the vehicle side of the sensor, has a little push button release. Just push that in and it'll slide right out. It's easier to go ahead and unbolt it first and then disconnect it. I found, because it's hard to get back in there and push that release, but that's how I do it. Y'all can roll any way you want to. Now let's get back into this right here. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple pictures. Take a couple pictures of the peak part with the sensor off. Alright, got a pretty good picture of it. Oh God, no. Don't delete. Whew. Thought about deleting my picture. Alright. Cut that back off. Show you all what it looks like. Cut this back to macro real quick. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. Right here. This piece. With the cover off. You can kind of see that tooth I'm talking about on the lower left quadrant. So that's how I'm going to line this thing back up when I put it back in. So far so good.